Three wealthy little boys felt that life was too painful. They agreed to hold hands and jump into the river together. A young girl who collected recyclables happened to see them. After rescuing the three boys, she learned why they wanted to jump into the river. One believed his life was miserable because he had been sickly since childhood. He often had to go to the hospital for injections and medicine. Another loved playing video games but was constantly forced by his parents to study. The last boy felt abandoned because his parents had a younger son. After hearing their stories, the girl thought these were all minor problems. She told them that her father had abandoned her when she was young. Every day she not only had to study but also take care of her sick mother. Her arms were often injured while collecting medicinal herbs, but she still felt that life was full of happiness. The three boys were moved by her optimistic attitude. They secretly followed her and discovered that she always gave the free food provided by her school to her mother. Only then did they realize that their troubles were insignificant. The next day they saw the girl working in the fields again. They naturally went over to help her. When one boy's mother saw this, she realized that her son had never looked so happy. That night the four of them sat together and watched the stars. They made wishes upon a shooting star. At that moment the boy's mother took the three boys home. She told the girl to come and play with them often. The next day she noticed that her son did not complain about pain while receiving an injection. The boy had been encouraged by the girl. He hoped that his illness could be completely cured. His mother said she would take him overseas for treatment. At that moment the girl and the other two boys also came to the hospital. She gave each of them a wishing bottle, and they promised to reunite in 15 years and watch the stars together. But after the girl returned home, the village chief told her that her mother had passed away. Her father and stepmother then sent her to an orphanage. 15 years later, the boy not only recovered from his illness, but also became the heir to his family fortune. He came to the airport specifically to wait for the girl. At the same time another man also arrived at the airport to welcome her. Little did they know that the girl had become the leader of a powerful overseas gang. She had returned to take revenge on her father. In order to meet her first, one of the men ordered his assistant to put a bag over the wealthy heir's head. This caused the girl to mistake him for a lunatic. She changed the meeting location and arranged to meet at a cafe. Soon both men arrived. It was not until the wealthy heir took out the wishing bottle from years ago that the girl finally recognized him. The two of them held each other's hands. Then the other man walked over and said, "Please consider how the third person feels." The girl asked where the third man had gone, because he had been forced by his family into marriage. He felt too embarrassed to meet the girl, so he asked his two best friends to take good care of her on his behalf.